think we found a kitty. Where's Featherfall? There it is.
A Tressim. Never seen one in the flesh before.
All's well that ends.
Hello,
Not as bad
Tressin.
as it could have.
Yeah.
You notice the Tressim guards a shiny ring and stack of letters at its feet.
From the look of the letters, one might guess you were responsible for the post house's missing pigeons.
One needn't guess. Pigeon meat is my second favorite.
What's your first?
Beholder. But it's exceedingly rare to come by. But let's not get bogged down in semantics. I believe you were just leaving, weren't you? Ta!
There must be a better aviary across town if you picked all the choice cuts here.
Another aviary, you say? Well, that does sound quite interesting. The brood here is getting a little thin. Perhaps while I'm seeking out this new feast hall, I'll pay a few visits around town. I might have sussed some interesting items I'd rather like to get my paws upon. If I find anything interesting, I might even be willing to barter. Might. Ta-ra. Away.
Bye, kitty. Outlanders like to talk to animals, apparently. Oh, I probably shouldn't read these.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Oh, yeah, that must be where the lady's buried.
These boots have seen everything.
Don't you want to see the Dryad? Or the Ginny? Ginny or Scary?
No hesitation.
What about dribbles? I heard you. There must be something.
Cocky as fly?
If you won't help us, they've had nothing but scraps for days.
Show me the flight. Oh, that's cool. A pouch. The murder weapon. Nope. Alright, hang on. We'll deal with the pigeon stuff.
Refugees outside.
And then we'll solve the murder.
Still main reign of passion, deeper conspiracy. Maybe try that rye bread recipe I gave you.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Welcome to
Yo.
Sword Coast Couriers. To send and to serve. Delivery not guaranteed.
Wait, delivery not guaranteed.
Well, we've had to change the policy. Hard to send letters by road when there's a rampaging army of fanatics bearing down on you. I'll tell you, it's left me in a right pickle. I've sent what I can by pigeon, but now something's attacking them and all. Become a postmaster, Danzo. It'll be easy. Nobody mentions having to spend your evenings hunting for pigeon carcasses, do they?
Is this the letter you were looking for?
Thank the gods. Unopened as well. Oh, what a relief. My customers will be most pleased. Please, take this. You've earned it 10 times over.
Yeah, I'll take it.
It's run or sit on my ass praying.
Citizens only.
Alright, do you know anything about the murder?
If you're hungry, you can wait with us. A priest might come out with some scraps if we're lucky.
I'm hungry for justice.
We would never hurt him. We had nothing to do with his death.
Alright, what do you know about the murder?
May Ilmater guide your footfalls, stranger.
Well, let's see.
By allowing his faithful to suffer the murder.
So where'd the murder
Let's see
happen?
what this does.
You there.
I've said all I have to say already. Now I just want to pack up my kitchen and leave.
I'm investigating a murder. What do you know?
I know it's not fair. This was the best job I ever had. Lorgan was kinder than most. And now they're blaming a refugee for his death. Typical.
Where are the bodies?
We tossed Brilgor out back. Sister Rose has Lorgan in the infirmary, preparing him for a decent burial. You could pop your head in and pay your respects.
Hang on, I'm not done.
Look, I need to finish up here.
Guess this is where the murder happened?
Let's have a look.
Rotten carrot. The murder weapon. Rite of passage, huh? Welcome, many of time, worshipful tormented, that you will have to comfort the faithless, unfortunate as they pass from this life to the next, or perhaps even more distastefully, you may be faced with a dying acolyte of a wretched god, keen to shirk the blasted afterlife awaiting them. The Lord of the Rack grants us many powers, but altering the moral velocity of a soul is one we cannot shift on the deathbed. One has lived a life of sin, their soul is bound, that yada yada yada. Okay, come on. Perhaps the heart is suffering. It does not pang. Wariness sits deep within one's soul, but it casts a miring net across the surface, dampening all errant thoughts and feelings in its wake. Malaise of this sort can rot the heart if left to fester, but must be extricated carefully. Above all else, a wary soul knows itself better than you can. Do not condescend, do not assume, do not impose. Simply avail yourself as a tool to the wary. Let them know you can be used however they might need. Interesting. Plea of rest. hastily scrawled and slightly damp plea of rest, requesting to be freed of Ilmater's service for the duration of a 10-day. As the writer mourns Father Lorgan.
A crypt. This must be where Shira Clawin is buried.
Shira Clawin.
Here lies Satida Atana, born 1411 DR. Here lies Reloric Windbane, born 1399 DR. Here lies Sister Shira Clawin, date of birth unknown, died 1491 DR.
Darling Shira, faithful to the crying god, long didst I wait, only to find thine empty flesh.
Okay.
Oh, honored Shira, her spirit hath fled, and her body but merely a husk. Swear I did to shed this foul mania and bestow it upon Shira. She was to endure, to suffer, as was her god Ilmater's wont. Who now shall bear the madness Shah has wrought on me, so I might no longer suffer? Oh, shall it be thou?
Ponder what you know of the monk's affliction and the consequences of accepting it. Well, that wasn't good. Come on, tell me.
The monk himself holds your answer. Tasha's hideous laughter is a powerful skill, but earning it may come at the cost of wisdom.
I don't use wisdom. In fact, I'm the only one here who doesn't. If it brings you peace, I will bear the madness.
Your muscles tingle and your mouth twitches as the laughing madness spreads through you. The madness tugs at your mind, prods in places best left untouched. You feel your wisdom begin to drain.
Call on the parasite to absorb the strike.
You remain wise as ever, even as Shah's madness spreads outward. You giggle, struck by the absurdity of the moment. A spirit hiding inside an amulet has brought you to the body of his granddaughter and possessed it. Outrageous. Ridiculous. Once again, you feel your wisdom draining away. Hilarious. What is it?
Yeah. A lithid. Call on the parasite to absorb it.
You focus on the source of the power, but it is quiet and still. It needs to rest.
Okay. Hold firm. You'll make this curse a gift. You will not surrender your wisdom.
The urge to laugh dwindles. You can't help but chuckle. You withstood the monk's madness and earned Tasha's hideous laughter.
My friend, forgive me, for this mind was not mine own. May laughter be thy gift, never thy curse.
The Morning Lord calls. Canst thou feel the warmth of his blessing? This is not my final twilight, but a new dawn. Farewell.
The corpse is an empty husk once more. The monk, liberated from madness, is finally at peace.
He's gone. Well, he was always good for a laugh.
Did my wisdom actually drop? I think it might have. Alright, about Tasha's hideous laughter. There we go. Oh, and I have dancing lights too. Alright, I need to replace the spell at some point when I can. Sorry, who was this?
Here lies Flintster Sunseeker, born 1400 DR, died 1456 DR.
No traps, please.
Doing some grave robbing. No one will ever know. Come on, everybody. Roll these perception checks.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
With display case. Always good down for a heist. I could do better than that. Please let me do better than that. There we go. Oop. Hang in there, kitty.
Then I can crack that open.
Ah, close. Come on now. Maybe? Nope. I'm getting in there. I can't keep failing these, can I? There we go. That was a lot of bad rolls in a row. Battle Mage's Power. Miracles of the Outer City. Record of alleged miraculous phenomena on the outskirts of Baldur's Gate. Customer of Gildro Algerion reckons he healed up mighty quick from a painful forge burn. Asked if Ilmater had something to do with irksome talkative gent outside of Carmen's, powerful agent of suffering. Soup's still showing up at refugee camp even after temple closed. Kitchen. Curious. Man's highs tied together in horse reins claims he's a holy symbol. Manip Nestor reports feeling close to his duty since relocation to refugees camp. Ooh, scroll of fly. Scroll of arcane lock. Damn. Alright, would-be saint. This book tells the story of a patriarch woman who gave up her fortune to become a cleric of Ilmater. Let's see. Herein is the full and true account of my bid to be canonized after my death as Saint Brigid of Ilmater, the broken god. Of compassion and mercy, the one who endures. I lived a blessed life of privilege. A patriarch woman can, every privilege a patriarch woman can fathom. My parents were loving and generous. My community warm. Our larder was always full to bursting. But in the years after the death of Saravok, my eyes were open to the world as it is, a world of pain and danger. World where evil, if left unchecked, can thrive. I realized that my blessings had a cost. Why had I so much when others had so little? I could no longer remain in the gilded Elysium of the upper city and sought to see the world as it truly was. I'll grab some holy water while I'm down here. There might be some vampires. You never know. Sheet music. Here, Ode to the Oppressed. Okay. I haven't really solved any murders down here, I feel. Everything's soup. That sounds good. That's just over to the circus. There's a repent. Temple of Dead Speakers. Dead Speakers of the Open Hand Temple. Ashbearer Katrine left the temple. Clarwin deceased. Lorgan deceased. Apply for Dead Speaker training at earliest opportunity. Can't have none at the next temple inspection.